I mean, I'm dead though. So, concede. Hey there everyone, and welcome back to Game Vina. My name is Dave, and again we're going to be doing some more HearthStone videos, the race for the gold as I say, and this is the last video for the Warlock series, and I wanted to do a Renounce deck for this video, but I don't have Renounce and I didn't want to waste the dust to do so, so I was thinking what other deck could we do, and everybody, well most of the classes, have a Cthulhu trait to them. So I was thinking, why not do a Cthulhu Warlock? We don't see them too often, and I did a good kind of combo play on their name, School Thune. And I've been doing pretty well with this deck here in the casual play. I've lost the first one, as you see in the first explosion, in the ranked play, but hopefully the second match will be a win. The last video that I had, the Rocky Balboa, if you haven't watched that, I really suggest you do so. I had the most fun with that, and when I'm able to come out of my shell and play a good fun deck like that, because it was a hand lock, but it was just fun to play, and I was able to add some flair to it, like the Rocky clips and just all that. I had the most fun. That was my favorite Hearthstone video to date. If you haven't seen that, go check that out. But now I'm prolonging it. Let's try to get this last win, the 500th, and get our Super Saiyan Warlock. So let's go. We're in rank 18, so it shouldn't be too hard, right? Oh, it's so funny. I was clicking on the one on my OBS. All right, so the board game that I have on mine is but wait, there's more. It's a party game where you channel your inner salesman, and you have one card that you put in your hand that might say fuzzy, and the card that you draw off the deck might say pin. And you have to sell that fuzzy pin to all the people and make it your case, and you have to be the best one to do so because everyone's going to have their chance to sell that fuzzy pin. It's fantastic. It's just cards. My co-host Trevor hates it, but I think there's a little part of him that loves it. But wait, there's more. I love it. It's by Toy Volt. That's who makes it. Alright, so what we have here is two different plans. A plan A and B. Of course, A being kind of want them, but I don't. A being Cthulhu. I can build them up with all these Cthulhu cards that come for every class, and have Brandon here to do so. That's very interesting. I might try to live the dream with that. And then the second one is mass minions. So Forbidden Ritual, I have two of those. I have a Possessed Villager, and then I have a Dark Shire Councilman to buff when we take all these minions and put them on the field, along with Morose. A lot of different things to help that plan B. So if Cthulhu doesn't work, hopefully we can win that way. So I am just going to pass the turn and try to live the dream. I want a big Cthulhu. Depending on what he does here, which I think is a good thing to actually do. So, alright, so we drew Cthulhu on turn 3, well, 2. And the question is, if you draw Cthulhu in your hand, in your first, like, mulligan hand, do you keep him? And I would say, most of the time, yes, because sometimes you go a whole game without getting Cthulhu, and that's the card that you hope to get to kind of win the game, right? So I wanted to add a little less luck to that, so I added the Harbinger right here, and he becomes useless once I draw Cthulhu. But here we go. I'm just going to take him out. If I get the Emperor out here, which I think he's a decent card in this deck, not perfect, he can buff him down as much as he can, and hopefully he can make him a 5/4/4 or a 4/4/4/4 mana. That's a lot of fours to say right there. 4/4/4/4. Alright, so that makes it worth it, I guess. But that's what I'm working with right now. So two different plans with this Cthulhu deck. My brand is gone, friendly. Kind of seen that coming. So we put stuff out. We just put Cthulhu, build him up. He's at 12 right now, and unfortunately the Warlock doesn't have a card that I don't think he does that buffs themselves if or does something special if Cthulhu's at 10. He just has the Usher that buffs with minions who die, which again is a good thing to have a plan B where you have mass minions so you can take them out. The one card that I should have had in here for draw is that 4/2 when a minion dies, draw a card. I was thinking about it, but I don't know.
Do you hear its call?
turn 7.
This way.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna take this out.
Listen closely.
So. Go, Danny, go. 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 My cat, he's a talker. I haven't seen this card that much. Plus health for each minion. So, do we go with a shield? We're good. Or do we go with big man? I think we go with big man. But of course, speaking of which, I mean, dang. Speaking of which, I do have a card in here that does buff when Cthulhu is 10. I mean, there are neutral classes like Twin here. He's going to bring out his Twin. And so that's good. We'll get some good shields. Oof. It's rough, man. Like, I've had such a good run in my casual play. I got 4 wins, but right now, in ranked, I'm not doing so well. People have solutions for Cthulhu. Who knew? Oh, and as you can see, I didn't mention, I have purple hair now, and green, peacock green still in there, and I'm digging it. I'm really digging it. I didn't know if I would like this bold look. Last color that I had was green. It was just peppered in with my brown hair, and it was fun. I liked it, but this one, I don't know. I had blonde hair. Damn. I had blonde hair, and yeah, to actually do this, and for a second looked crazy, and then I got cold feet for a second, but I'm like, no, just do it. Just put all purple in my hair, and then give me some green highlights. I'm really into it right now. So it's the first time that I'm actually displaying it on video. So, do we do anything, or do we? We don't even draw because we need health right now.
So much.
We don't even have to attack. We don't do anything. Well played, butthead. Brickstone. He's got a lot of cards, a lot of possibilities over there.
Buying or selling.
So we're getting to Cthulhu, and Broski is about 15 right now. Not too shabs.
You are not the boss of me.
Oh. Am I not? I thought I was. So we buff Cthulhu as much as we can. Who do we hit here? Who do we hit? Who do we hit? It's a hard call. I need my life, so I want to try to protect my life as much as possible. This Cthulhu's coming out here soon, baby. He's a 2020. 2020, baby Cthulhu. So, does he think that I have it in my hand? What is he gonna do? What do you do right now, Brickstone? I have a really big Cthulhu, and I have a chance to play it right now. You play Bran, okay? That's part 1. Oh, then you do Argas. Arg-ass. He's an Arg-ass. Okay, this isn't terrible. We drop our Cthulhu. Let's see what happens. See what the RNG does for us. A lot of damage on the board. Hoping Bran gets taken out. Yes, everything did. Board clear for the win, baby. So, he's gonna Siphon Soul it. Must be a bummer, but look what we got. We got a Doomcaller. Doomcaller to bring him back. Have a golden Doomcaller, which then I get a golden Cthulhu, and it makes me feel all sexy. Alright. How's the stream going, by the way? No. I get confused. Uno mas. One person. Not too bad. Twisted Nethers. Well, we know what we're gonna do, right? And again, I don't think we tap it.
Begins.
I must have it just once to try to get the Cthulhu. Alright. I mean, how many cards do I have? Savannah's isn't a terrible one to draw. And why do I have Savannah's in here? Just to kind of bog down the play. I mean, this deck is pretty aggressive if you get it rolling with the Cthulhu's and the small minions. Now we're gonna have to go for it again, but we have a big Cthulhu in there who can do it. But there has to be some bog down, and that's why Savannah's is in here. I was thinking about putting a Doomsayer in here, but I didn't. But she's really my only bog point.
Coward.
Should we get a big old minion out? No, I think we heal and we put the shield out. We got board presence, and we have some good life going on, and we have cards in our hand. This guy has been loaded this whole game. Probably loaded on other stuff too. Sloppy play. No, it's actually been doing pretty good. His deck is a shield-based one. I mean, taunts all over the place so far. Some removal, there's some Leroy, so there's not many duplicates. So we had one Argas, and had one of these Sun Furies. He's got a Kazakas, of course. Me and Kazakas kind of match now, don't we? Look at that. What's so beautiful? What's so beautiful, Kazakas? Get out of here, Danny. No. I'm not hitting him with anything. I'm just throwing it in his direction so he goes. He's a talker, and he gets... You probably hear him meowing in my damn stream here. I love him to death. He's one of the best kitty cats in the world, though. I'll tell you what, he's a Maine Coon. He might as well be a dog. But it comes with a downfall. The guy, I love the attention that he gives me, but sometimes he gives me too much, right? Like that girlfriend that you've had. Okay. I'm not really worried about debuffing my hand. I think we do it. I don't want him to use Shadow Flame on that, so I'm taking it out. He's gonna have to put another minion out to do Shadow Flame and some kind of AOE. Alright, so the board isn't completely full. It is completely full. It's completely full. I got 6-5, plan B1, plan B right now, because plan A got shuffled back into our damn deck. But it's working a little bit. The guy he's down to 4 cards. I mean, ooh, you want a tentacle? You want the icky little tentacle? Icky picky, so icky. So what do you guys think? You should leave down in the comments if you think I should do music. Should I start playing music in the background? I have good taste in music, but I find it distracting sometimes. Like a silent tone of a background music, I think that it's a good thing because it kind of fills in the space of ums and whatever else. But actual music, you don't know how I feel about that. Did I have my golden? Do I use my golden Doom's color? I don't know, let's put a second Cthulhu in our deck though. I want my life, I want to keep my life. I want Cthulhu, but I want to keep my life. And I could have did that, but it would have given me 2, and he's taking it out anyway, so why not damage it as much as I can? And Cthulhu is up to 24. 24, and we still have Ushers in our hand. Morose and all our small things haven't really came out yet, so we can buff it quite a bit if he lets us. But he's going to go into fatigue here soon, and if he doesn't have a answer for what I got going on here, he's pretty much run out of steam. So let's hope that is the actual case, because then we get our Super Saiyan Warlock. Yeah! I love it. I love it. Okay, there he is. There he is. One of them. We have 2 Cthuns in our deck. Do we do it? We do it. There we are. So 500 Fragon wins with the Warlock, completing the series for the Super Saiyan Warlock for a race for the gold. Here is the fantastic animation. 1, 2, 3, and go. Boom! Rah! Rah! His power level is over 5,000. It's so good. I'm getting there, man. I almost have all of them. And the thing is, like, what do I do when I get all the golden heroes? Then I have to really focus on getting all the card backs for the solo play. And then I got to focus on getting legendary. So that is the succession that I'm going to be going in. And at this point, oh, this is so pretty. That's what I think my list is. I want to cross off all the golden heroes and get level 60 in all of them, and then I want to go to the solo because I have all of those adventures and get all the card backs, and then I want to compete for legendary. By that time, I should have enough good cards and good strategy and just experience to hopefully make it to legendary. I've been to rank 7, and that is as close as I've ever gotten, but let's not really think about that right now, because the next hero that we're going to be doing a race for the gold for is the Shaman. Now, I have a few good decks. This one here, I have yet to name it, but I already have a name in mind. But, of course, I have one that's called Look. It's evolving, and then I'm going to rename the Murloc Association. I've since changed it, but I use the foundation of that deck. And this one here is my Jade Pirate deck. Have yet to name it, but it has got me to this number basically by itself. And the Murloc deck has been pretty good. So stay tuned for that. And thank you so much for watching today's video, everyone. If you enjoyed it, please click like and subscribe if you are new. But if you already have done that and you're a continued watcher, well, you are the lifeblood, and we appreciate you so very much. And until the next time that I see you, I've been Dave, and you've seen it here on the Game Vine. Have a great rest of your day and a great time with all the Hearthstone that you play. Bye, everybody. I'm out.